as you always reminded me, yeah.
Used to ask for stuff, and I'm like, you're just an intern, go back to the office. He's like, I'm like, no, you're an intern.
Hey, I thought I worked 80 hours a week. On paper, it was maybe 25 or 30.
If that, right? Max, I think, set the record for the most request offs in a training program. which may have delayed his growth slightly. So you were full-time school when you started, right? And you only worked weekends for a period of time. So what made you stick with it? Because it took you a minute to get into management. You were able to do it once you could, fully focus and be there full-time. But it's hard to keep your attitude when you're only working Saturdays and Sundays for a full year.
Well, I thought I worked a lot more than just Saturdays and Sundays. No, I managed to cram a 6 to 12 month program into about 2 years and 8 months. And I think it was just the what if. It was just the what if. What if management is cool? What if these people aren't making up these numbers? What if I do actually get to have my name on the door, run a business? So it was really the what if, just kind of was the ultimate tipping point on, hey, do I want to do something else or this? And it was the what if my life could be everything that they say it could.
And I'm sure some people in this room raise your hand if you're in school and doing this. Okay, so those of you guys that are in school, what advice do you have for them on balancing that schedule? Because I know you did that pretty well. You balanced school and this, and you stuck with it. So what type of time management strategy did you have for balancing school and this?
Yeah, well, first it was, I felt like I didn't have any time. I felt like I didn't have time to do laundry, I didn't have time to do schoolwork, I didn't have time for anything. But then, my manager, she kind of broke down the numbers. There's 168 hours in the week, and you're doing school for 40, you're working, not for 40, but we'll write 40 here. You definitely don't sleep for 8 hours a night, but hey, we'll put 56, 8 times 7. And I saw there's so much time left in the week. And that was the first realization, along with, hey, there's multimillionaires out there in the world, like people like Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates, and they don't have more time than you have in the day. So first it was kind of, coming out of the shell of pride that was hiding me, that I was kind of hiding in, to just say, hey, it's possible. So that was kind of step number one. Step number two is coming up with the game plan. Being really hyped, just super organized, right? Hey, if it's possible that I can do school and a job, and other people can manage hundreds of businesses and thousands of employees, but hey, if I could just manage school and a job, and break that down throughout the week, and stay super organized, then the last thing to do is just being disciplined and sticking with that schedule that's been made.
That makes total sense. So now that you figured that out and you've been an owner for a few years, where are you now? Like, what have you been able to accomplish by, managing your time well?
Yeah, just delayed gratification. Had to sacrifice a lot. For every time I asked for time off from you, Julia, there were probably like 4 other times that I wanted to take time off. So I delayed a lot, missed weddings and birthdays and anniversaries and weddings and graduations and everything else that people think is important. I missed a lot of them. But now it's pretty cool. I've been able to take family on my older brother. I took him to an R&R pre-COVID. I'm taking my 2 little sisters this week to Punta Cana, and been able to travel a whole lot. And traveling is huge for me. I love to travel, and staying in hostels is cool, right, when you're broke. But traveling with money is actually a lot more enjoyable.
That's awesome. Give these guys a round of applause.